Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Mi nombre est Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for the Conroe Courier.
You know, that sounded a little Japanese for a moment there.
A little Japanese, a little French, a little Spanish. You know, it's an international flair to today's restaurant review.
And it had to do with something, or you wouldn't have done it.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I'm Mark Hayter. I'm a professional Strother Martin impersonator. Weddings, birthdays, Strother Martin there.
One of the best Western actors of all time. Absolutely. This week we went to LaMadeleine. It's a French restaurant down in the Woodlands.
Hey, Brad, I brought this. Viewers, look at this. I brought this bicycle because when I think of France, I think of bicycling. But wait a minute, I think about it in Italy too.
Yeah, you think way too much, I'm
afraid.
I do. Yeah.
That is so cute. And it's three-dimensional art, and I wanted to bring
Absolutely, and now it's a tax write-off. So there you go. That's the reason we got it in there. Well, we had a reader request that we go down and sample the fare down at LaMadeleine.
Did you really, or are you making that up?
I made that up. But it sounded good, and it gave us a good reason to go down there and have some French food.
Really? And I was surprised, first of all, that you suggested a French restaurant because I was with you. And
yeah.
Brad, let me say this, and I may be jumping the gun, but when we went in there were some really nice-looking people.
Yeah, we did stand out.
It's good people place. I thought they were going to boot my buns out of there.
I'm surprised the International Task Force didn't come over and do just that.
The waitress did say, do you mind if we set you and your grandpa in the back over there?
Indeed they do. Now the thing about going into LaMadeleine, you know, the sights, the sounds, the smells are all great. It's a little confusing when you first go in there. There's seating over on the left. There's a pastry bar over on the right. There's people congregating right in front of you.
And they're looking at menus right in front of you. And I'm standing there. What are we doing?
Right. There's nobody to tell you what to do.
I almost started crying, Brad.
There's nobody to tell you to get in line. There's nobody to tell you to start looking at a menu. So we grabbed a menu and we started looking at it. And a lady, not French, but in a beret, started going down the line saying, "What do you want? What do you want?" and taking our orders in advance.
And you know, there was this old man in front of us. I say old, he probably was 10 years older than me, Brad, and he was wearing these plaid pants, and Brad mentioned his pants, trying to make fun of him. Anyway, he said to order the egg sandwich, that it was huge and delicious.
Well, that was a breakfast entree that he was going for.
Yeah, the breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, the breakfast sandwich.
I'm going back for breakfast, by the way.
As well you should. So, because of all of this, I ordered the special. It was a chicken crepe special. And that was a fine thing until I get up to the line and actually go past all the foods that are on display there. Oh my goodness, they have some fabulous looking foods on display, sandwiches ready to order. And I've already ordered a chicken crepe dish, and I'm just gawking at all these things.
Yeah, I ordered the, you were getting to what I ordered, I feel sure. I ordered the turkey bistro. It sounds like a turkey restaurant, or a restaurant run by turkeys, but it was a sandwich. And do you want to know what it was like, Brad?
I do so much.
It was good. It had, what do you call dried tomatoes?
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomatoes on it. And it had some kind of nice sauce, vinegary stuff, maybe some tomato stuff. Delicious.
Well, that's the thing about French cooking. When you think about French cooking, you got to think about
fries.
Well, no, you don't think about fries, but you should think about strong tastes. You've got the full cheeses, the full flavored cheese, the heavy cream, the delicate sauces. You know, the French are famous for throwing out the cholesterol concerns and just going for the whole hog. You know what I'm talking about?
What's scary is they do that, and yet when you see them in the movies, all their women are real skinny. How does that work?
I don't know. It's selective perception of some sort.
Oh, Brad, by the way, I got a side. I had a choice between potato chips.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a salad. They said pasta, so I said yes, I'll take the pasta because I figured, you know, that'd be cooler than potato chips. French, I don't trust them with potato chips.
But there's a lot not to be trusted.
Brad, the pasta was bow tie pasta, and it was cold. I don't like
cold salad,
cold noodles or pasta.
That's what they do in
France.
France.
I'm not through.
Oh. Okay.
I like this for some reason. It really accented my turkey bistro. It was not bad at all.
You know, the French are really lousy at an awful lot of things. They really are. War is not among their strong suits. But food, hey, they've got it mastered when it comes to food. Really good food.
They're good at miming too, Brad. I think they're the best
That
in the
was
world.
Shields and Yarnell, and they were American. Anyway, you know, the food there is actually very good. And, you know, if you do go, take time to go to the little pastry bar outside. They've got lots of different French pastries, and there's a fruit tart that not only looks delicious, it tastes delicious.
You know something, speaking of the pastry stuff, Brad went through the line and he saw a croissant and he got it, and I was thinking, Brad, you idiot, you know, that you're paying for the croissant. It wasn't, and when we got through the line, there was actually complimentary bread.
There was complimentary bread. It's another reason why the first time you go there, there's a little bit of confusion going on. Now, once you've been there once or twice, hey, you're going to be a seasoned pro. You can order in French. You can bring your friends there, say ooh la la, everything. First time, a little confusion. You might want to sit back and kind of look at the lay of the land and watch what's going on. But the food is very good. The desserts are spectacular.
Brad, I've got a gripe, and it's a pretty big one. I don't mean to bring this place down, but you know, near the end, I had to go to the restroom.
Okay.
I usually do, even though I didn't drink coffee, people. I went in this restroom, and there I am, all alone in this restroom, and this woman starts talking. And she's trying to teach me how to speak French. She kept saying,
this was a recorded voice, not a live woman, I'm guessing.
Oh, see,
yeah.
I have trouble when somebody else is in there, but
right.
when it's a woman and it sounded just like my Tom
At your age,
voice.
bathroom time is alone time.
But I don't think you should have a woman teaching French in a men's restroom. That's
probably
just
not.
The French,
probably
they do
not.
stuff like that.
But if you can get over the bathroom antics that Mark experienced and go for the food, especially the dessert, Cafe Madeleine, or LaMadeleine, as it's actually called, is a great choice. I recommend it.
Yeah, and even if you just want to go and see some nice-looking people that look so much more sophisticated than moi, I would recommend it.
He's right.
LaMadeleine, like the character who was animated, the little girl.
Absolutely. Celebrating everything that's
Woo-hoo!
French. I'm Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for the Conroe Courier.
And Mark Hayter, columnist for the Courier and the Villager. And don't forget, I brought the bicycle. That's mine. I'm not joking. And I'm standing there almost